And with that, welcome back to the First Impression series. This is Mario Man 2100, and we're back again with the Devil May Cry HD collection. So now we're diving into Devil May Cry 2, which is said to be probably, other than the supposed reboot DMC Devil May Cry, this is the worst game of the franchise. And we can play as two different characters in this game. Let's just play as Dante. But yeah, I hear this one is not enjoyed by a lot of people. So I hope I like it, but I might not. Ooh, nice little intro there. Well, the music, at least this music piece is a lot hot, pretty much high octane rock, which pretty much suits the series in general. Wow. I'm so confused. So I know that's like the Devil Trigger and Devil Powers that Dante possesses, which was hinted at, especially in Devil May Cry 1 as well. Came out 2003, holy shit. Now it's a male's voice rather than a female's voice for the Devil May Cry there. So as of this recording, Devil May Cry 5 will be out in a couple of days. As of this recording, 2 days, I think. It's the 8th, and I think today's the 6th from memory. So, yeah. With Dante's help. So this is, I'm guessing, Lucia, considering that when you're trying to choose the other story showed her. And his son, of course, son of Sparta, Dante. We still have the sword from the first game, that's cool. And the suit's still similar, which is good. What? You called us, and yet you're not going to say what for? towards the north, the hunter of dark blood will realize his destiny. Alright, so mission 1. So the graphics definitely look better than the first game. They still look like they hold up, like they've been upgraded well enough in the HD setting. But you can definitely tell this was a couple of years after it, wasn't it? It was 2 years, because I think it was Devil May Cry 1 was released in 2001, from memory. And it's been a little while since I played that game. Okay, jump is X. Alright, sword swing is triangle. Square is bullets. Circle is dodge roll. Oh, okay, it has motion blow. Okay, with the sword strikes. I'm trying to turn around and then swing, but it didn't work. Okay, so we can dodge roll all over the place. Let's keep going. Okay, we can jump over ledges. That's good. Now I'm not sure about the distance between the first and the second game, so I'm not 100% sure. Oh, okay, little fragment. Up a bit higher than I would originally think. Definitely hidden. Hope they're not all hidden like that, because if they are, that's going to be a bit of a nightmare. Okay, so we do have invisible walls with some of the stuff. I'm sure later on they might ease up a little bit on those, but still. Demons? Demon skeletons? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, okay, so the combo bar, I'm guessing, is the bottom one. The top one is my health. No, that's pretty obvious considering it's green. But each time we've hit an increment, we get a different comment, like the first game, when it comes to grading combos, which is good. These. I was trying to sword swing and I was pressing the wrong button. Okay, so it's only overhead swing. That sucks. A lot of aerial enemies though, which kind of sucks. I'm guessing there's going to be a fragment, blue orb fragment or something down in the tunnel here. Nothing over here. Okay. If I jump over this way. There's red orbs, which from memory is currency in this game. Like I said, it's been a while since I played Devil May Cry 1, so sorry about that. I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things. You definitely see some of these textures though. Okay, no, it's not the combo bar. Guessing it's like a super bar. Yeah, for a super combo or something like that, I'm guessing. At least we can double jump. That's a good thing. And that the double jump is effective. Combos are very basic at the start, which is always a problem with beat 'em ups, is that they're not. Combos are not very spectacular at the start with a lot of these. But later on, they definitely feel a lot better. Oh, it sucks you're automatically locked on to an enemy. You can't, you know, hit signs and stuff like that while. Back here. No, but you can skip that sequence altogether if you wanted to. Well, at least there's big open level design. That's something different, especially if you're on multiple different playthroughs. I'm guessing you might not get as much not as much enemy killing as some of the others. Oh, yellow orb. Gold orb, sorry. So I'm guessing this is when we eventually maybe die. I think it's a resurrection orb from the description that it gives there. Oh, okay, so we got barriers as well, so I'm guessing this is, you know, a gauntlet where you gotta defeat all the enemies to open up the next pathway. Bayonetta does this, God of War has done this before as well. Unless you can sidestep or cartwheel. These guys keep on coming. I was going to say use the wall to my advantage here. Okay. Green orb. It's another yellow orb. No, just another. Okay, this is a power-up thing here. No. Okay, so we still have the Rebellion. Can't use that yet. So yeah, a lot of these items are basically like Bayonetta, like the Vitality, lollipops and stuff. Okay, so that's power up thing. Which I'm pretty sure they had in Devil May Cry 1 as well. Blue orb. Peace. When curiosity hits you like a truck when it comes to certain areas, you're like, well, there's gonna be something down here somewhere. They wouldn't just have this as an open thing and just say, oh yeah. Okay, so there's a red orb on the left side as well. Okay, we're in an arena. Oh. More demons to worry about. It's good to see we're on the clock then. The combo game doesn't last very long, but then again, I don't think it did that in the original Devil May Cry either. Okay, so I'm guessing we're going to go out that way, just considering the red orb is there. At least we don't have an ammo count. Okay, there was, I think this is the last one. Yeah, the music settled down a little bit, so it's definitely the next little piece that we've beaten. Have key. Okay. So is there anything else here? Before I go any further, no, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so it is a little bit like Resident Evil in that regard. Then again, it is Capcom, so that's not a big surprise when it comes to the keys. At this point, I have finished Resident Evil 7 and the end of Zoe DLC and the Not a Hero DLC, and that was a lot of fun. Like I said in my update videos, probably would have been, depending on when this was uploaded, could be a while. It could have been a while ago, it could have been not too long ago. I will say when it comes to Resident Evil 7, that was a good game. I'm not particularly one for the genre that the game is based on. I'm not usually a scary survival horror type person when it comes to that type of game. But that was a lot of fun, especially as someone that was kind of new to the survival horror aspect of Resident Evil, because I've played Resident Evil games before, and I've said this, I even said this back in the Resident Evil 7 video. I played a little bit of Resident Evil 5, and I played the full demo of Leon's story in Resident Evil 6. So that was, I think, like the first 15-20 minutes of that game. for Leon's story. So I haven't, and outside of that, I haven't really played anything else. Even like Resident Evil 4, I think I played the demo of Resident Evil Revelations, the first one on the 3DS. But other than that, that was really about it. When it comes to Resident Evil, so it's not a particular series that I'm familiar with, but Resident Evil 7 I managed to play all the way through and I really enjoyed it, so it wasn't, you know... Ow. Let me double jump there for a second. I thought we could take out that the chimney. We couldn't. I'm disappointed. Oh shit. Oh, I gotta see. So I got D for my style, C for my damage, and S for my items used because I didn't use an item at all. Fucking damn it. Okay, so I gotta press circle to get out of the menu, otherwise I save again. So that graphics wise, that cutscene was a bit weird. I don't know why the voice acting is really fucking low in this situation.
We are the guardians of this land, Vidumali. Our clan once fought against the demons with Sparta, son of Sparta. We must ask this favor. You see, there's a man who's transformed our land into a demon's paradise. His name is Arius. And although he is the president of an international public corporation, he uses the demon power. Please deal with Arius and his master.
Looks like it's your lucky day.
Wonderful. I am very pleased.
Did the subtitles change font like halfway through that?
If you are successful, I will tell you a story about your father, son of Sparta.
It did. The subtitles changed halfway through that. That's really fucking odd. The aerial heart will give the hunter a chance to reach the skies. Oh, let's have a look at our power-ups. We can't get... Now I gotta remember that if you buy the orbs, the prices will go up with that. I remember that much. Yeah, definitely Resident Evil in design with some of these transitions, I will say. Just gonna tumble all over the place here. What was that? Oh, it's a pit. Okay. Trap pit. I don't know how to activate the super gauge. Like the combo gauge that's underneath my health bar. I don't know how to activate that. Is there a particular way I'm supposed to be able to activate that? Because, oh, huge red orb. Oh, it's a red crystal. Okay, so it gave me roughly 800 orbs, I think. I wouldn't say it's 1,000 because I don't think it was, but it might be like 500 orbs. I kind of wasn't keeping count. I wasn't seeing how much the count was for my red orbs at that point. Okay, so that activates that, opens that wall up. I can't really go anywhere. Go into this wall. The red trail would have taken us that way. But it opens up that wall. Which gives us a blue orb fragment. And red orbs as well. Very good. Like that. See, it piques your curiosity and you wouldn't have known where that was if you didn't think outside the box. Okay. What am I supposed to do here? That's block. Okay, so that was L1. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Because it's telling me the floor. But I don't know what to do to open it up. It's not the L trigger. It's not L and R trigger. There's nothing. See, I'm thinking it's trail based, but I can't activate any of the squares. Light of blue flame and then the white. Yeah, okay, so I pressed the circle and it did nothing. Okay, so we're gonna activate that. No matter what I do, it's 3-hit combo. Damn it! This is gonna irritate me. Okay, I was supposed to only do a couple of orbs. Alright, I do like the fixed camera angle in some instances. I know Devil May Cry isn't like the only game that does that. I know that Metal Gear Solid does stuff like that. Can get me full blue orb. Okay, double health bar. That's good to see. Drops a good amount of orbs there. Got red orbs. That was really fucking confusing because I thought I pressed the circle button. Like, I thought I activated it. Like I stepped right to the wall and did nothing. Did I have to press circle? Like the game, except for the manual, doesn't say that. How did that not open? It must only activate after you've beaten the golem there. Because I walked over that and it didn't activate. And opens the other side. Is that the other wall? Okay, and what is this? Oh, that's activating that. Okay. I was gonna say, I hope it doesn't have a set timer. No, not that way, the other way. I know it's something stupid that you can do in these games, but it's the easiest way to get around a lot of these areas. Got another door, my god. Don't want to get hit by that, because I think that, from memory, that does damage. Get that red orb down there. Ow. You can get comboed into that too, that's great to know. That's going to be hell later on. Oop, more demons. Jesus, damage output though. Come on, Dan, come here, asshole. It's really terrible just to do all of this, to do this all the time. To defeat an enemy, that's really ridiculous. Grab the item, whatever it is. Upgrade. Okay. Don't know what that is, but is that a thing you can get in the first game? I reckon I'm just going to leave it there because I'm going on way too long already. So what do I think of Devil May Cry 2? It feels much better than the first game in some instances. Like I think the combat game is just as bad at the start as the original game was. It definitely feels like it's much better in terms of the control structures now that we have Square for like the guns specifically. Because I couldn't work out half the time how to do guns, and I think it wasn't. I'm not sure if it was infinite ammo or not. I'm guessing it was, considering it's a hack and slash beat 'em up type game, but you can never know. But yeah, the graphics are definitely improved from the first game. I mean, the first game doesn't look too bad for early PS2 standard, but this looks way better already. And the combat game, like I said, it's not as good as if I get further on in the game and the story, it'll probably improve, but it doesn't feel like it's improved that much at this point just yet. But it definitely feels a lot better. My Curiosity has got a few upgrades already, which is great. Great to see. And extra red orbs and stuff. But I feel like I enjoyed this game more than the first game. But there are some cryptic stuff that is a bit wonky, and there's a lot of fights in between a lot of things, and that kind of brings the game down a bit. But I'm excited to play more of the game. I'm not sure where it's going to take me at all, especially after not really playing too much more of the first game. I think I played a couple of missions more and I got stuck, and that was it. I just dropped it because I didn't want to play anymore. But positive, like it's a positive first glance at this game, which is not a bad thing. So with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching my first impressions video of Devil May Cry 2, the Sony PlayStation 2, but this is the PS4 release via the Devil May Cry HD collection. This has been Mario Man 10,100. You guys have a great day or night, and of course, take care. And I don't care if I screwed up the outro, that's it, I am done.